Hello everyone, and welcome to this pick a pile reading. Good morning, evening, afternoon, night, as it applies. This one is a pick a pile reading on what are your dreams trying to tell you. So I'll be glad to dive into this with you here shortly. Let me first just say that I really appreciate you all stopping by to my channel and choosing me as your oracle reader today. And if you enjoy the reading, please do consider giving back with a thumbs up, a comment, or a tip in the contribution jar found in the description. Okay, option 1, you're over here. You have this blue and white cat image on top of your pile. Option 2, the flying black cat or leaping black cat here. And option 3, at the end, the black cat sitting on the tree branch as your top card. Choose whichever you like, whichever you're most drawn to, whichever you like. Pause the video now if you'd like some more time selecting, and you'll find your timestamps down below in the description. I'm going to move into option 1 with all of you selecting option 1. Okay, option 1, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. We've got a ladybug that has shown up for the reading as well, resting over here and looking over our reading today. So if you've dreamt of ladybugs, there could be some connecting energy with that. Regardless, you can look up ladybug as a spirit guide to expand your messages. It may have some messages for you. Let's see what we have here. Orca. Okay, so same thing with Orca. Its message is dive under the surface. Your dreams are telling you to dive under the surface. So shaggy ink cap, growth and destruction cycle. I'm going to read this out of the booklet. Peace. Meet Serena. She will guide you to the sanctuary at the center of your being, the place of stillness in the midst of the flowing river of life. She knows the language of forgiveness and acceptance. If you are quiet for a moment and let your heart soften and open, she can teach you these true words so that you may rest your mind in the abode of peace. We cannot control the actions of others, but our perspectives, our feelings, and our choices remain in our power. Choose to be at peace even as you work towards resolution, evolution, and change. Well, that's an interesting creature. Check this out, guys. Where did it go? Some sort of bug. Yeah, it doesn't even look like a bug to me entirely. There it is. What the heck is that? Okay. And we've got a chipmunk running around too, so look up chipmunk if you're inspired, or if you dreamt of a chipmunk. Then here it is in the reading as well. Falling into waking life. Have to be a spirit guide. Reduction, the Page of Cups. Knight of Swords, penetration reversed. Opposition, Ten of Wands. Two of Cups, harmony. For some of you, this dream has to do with your love life, your partnership, your love life, or lack thereof, but it's like your ability to connect, or how you're connecting already in spirit. Yeah, your relationship with yourself first and foremost, but how it can evolve into deeper connections with others. Some of you, though, it's like with dive under the surface, something could be going on in your relationship. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship, but it's like if you're feeling stressed out, if something doesn't seem right, something somebody said doesn't seem right, they're not communicating, there's a lack of harmony, you don't think it's a symbiotic relationship, I feel like your guides are talking to you about, yes, trust your heart. It may not be. Why is that? And there's a lot here about like what's worth your energy, putting your energy and your effort into. with the Seven of Pentacles and what isn't. There's this message about feeling things out. Your reading just keeps going back to emotional stuff. It's like the vibration of peace holds a lot of answers for you. It's find your peace, find your tranquility, align with your inner compass, and navigate the emotional waters. This isn't something new for you. You've done this in the past. Six of Cups reverse, Felicity. I do feel like there could have been some past life energy woven into this dream too, or your dreams. It's like you dream of things from different lifetimes, past lives, maybe future lives, or like simultaneously lived lives, existences here. With the Six of Cups reverse, and the universe reverse, it's like there's more than the physical world and what meets the eyes. And I feel like a lot of you know this, or you have some hunches about this, or there's signs. And maybe it is a new concept that you don't want to take in with the the Ace of Swords reverse. But the King of Cups says, oh my goodness, like most of the world is water, and there's these truths for you to discover and find for yourself, and to evolve into, like, as you level up and you grow and you expand, there's more for you to discover within these waters. Very interesting stuff. Okay. I feel like a lot of you, it's saying listen with your heart at least as much as your head, because your heart will give you the clarity where your mind, your brain might misunderstand certain things, and other people's minds and brains might misunderstand things, and language can distort things. The heart holds the truth. There's this message of being right and being balanced and having harmony within yourself, and only then can you truly, like, tap into a lot of these things in the universe. Like, only then do you really hold the skeleton key, and can you go to certain places in the Akashic records. Okay, so let me get you some chimes too. Okay, a lot of crystals. Maybe encouraging you to work with crystals, cleanse your crystals, or shift your crystals around. Yep. There's something here, you don't even see it if you refuse to just, okay, if you choose to just look at the surface of something and you refuse to go deeper into it, there's a lot that you're not seeing. See, bird's eye view, you just get like a little, it's like out of the corner of your eye you see something, or there's a feeling or a hunch or a nudge. And the guides are saying there is something to that feeling or that nudge. You have to go below the surface to gain greater clarity about what's there and bring it up to surface. Okay, what else? Anything else? Yeah, bring more joy into your life. Do things that are happy. Take care of your gut. Listen to your gut. The Ten of Wands. This can relieve you of some burdens, some excess stress, tension, frustration, things like this. Some of you, there's a blockage. There has been a blockage within your sex life. There's this message that you deserve better. Please align emotionally and give yourself better and receive better. Past mistakes do not have to repeat. You have learned lessons of the past here. And I feel like your soul wants something fresh and new, whereas your mind might be telling you it's best to go back to an ex or a partner. It wants something fresh and new. So it's like, only if this person has grown and evolved a certain way, only if they're willing to go a little deeper with you in some way, or there's some sort of shift or change, because we're not going right into the past. The soul, I mean, you could, but it's telling me that your soul, and like most of you, when we consider the subconscious and the superconscious, wants something fresh. It wants to be aware of things and learn things about past lives and reframe things and see like different perspectives, see more of the picture in relation to past experiences within this lifetime. but it doesn't want to keep repeating the same lessons it's already learned. It wants fresh energy. It wants things to flow. So yeah, let the love flow. Let the love flow. There's maybe something for you to let go of too here with this. Let's go ahead and read out of the booklet for Shaggy Ink Cap. Some of you, there may have been some black and white with your dream. The number 21 could have come up in some way, or 91. Some of you may have seen a page in a book. You were looking at a book in your dream, just to, give you some clarification that this is in fact your reading. If that's true, it doesn't have to be for it to be a reading. Okay, I need to put stones on these for my peace of mind. Hopefully keep them from flying away with the wind. Okay, so there's this message about taking precautions too as you're guided like that. You know that you're supposed to take precautions. It's the practical thing to do, the Seven of Pentacles. Go ahead and do that before you start something new. Okay, or you open a can of worms by speaking something or saying something. Here with the Ace of Swords, it's like take those precautionary steps as you're guided. Okay, the Shaggy Ink Cap can be found in grasslands and open woodlands and has various stages of growth. Initially, it begins as a white egg shape, growing into a long bill. The pale brown area at the top breaks into large scales, and in dry weather, the whole cap will do this. The gills start off white and turn to pink and liquefy or self-decompose. Oops, I skipped a line. I'm not even supposed to be reading this part. The gills start off white and turn to pink and then black. Okay, let's get to the card meaning, because I apologize. I was just reading the description here about the Shaggy Ink Cap. But again, with that message of go beneath the surface, things like that may benefit you. Do this on your own. Read more about Shaggy Ink Cap on your own if you're inspired, or symbols that you had in your dream. Look up their metaphysical and magical meanings and correspondences if you have not, and connect your own dots. Don't overthink or overanalyze, though, with the Knight of Swords. Not everything has to make sense to the lower mind, with the Page of Cups and the King of Water here. Each stage of your growth has different meanings and properties. Just like the Shaggy Ink Cap, you go through many stages over and over again. Just like the earth has its seasons, every cycle has a purpose and needs to be worked with, not against. At what stage of your evolution... So here's a question. The guides are telling me you can use it as a journaling prompt. That would really greatly assist you. At what stage of your evolutionary growth are you? Can you recognize if it's a growth or destructive cycle? The Shaggy Ink Cap has both and both are necessary. When you look at a destructive cycle within yourself, do you try to push it away because you think it is bad, or do you try to learn from it because it is a necessary part of growing up or learning a lesson? Not everything is bad when it is destructive, and not everything that is growth is a good thing. Okay. When something grows or is destroyed, it must be a sustainable process, or there is no balance. What can you keep in check before it grows out of control? The key here is about finding balance within both the destructive and growth cycles. Remember that not everything destructive is bad, and not everything that grows is good, and vice versa. Everything has its place and purpose. Our job is to learn and grow from everything and everyone in our lives. What can you learn from this experience? A special card indeed, with many questions to ponder. Yeah. Okay. And then your Stress Less card over here says, know your limits. Know your limits. Don't agree to plans and projects that you know you have no energy for. Okay, so there's this message here. Your dreams are trying to tell you to balance your time in a mature way and an evolved way, to recognize yourself as having grown and developed and evolved to a state where you can do this successfully, because it's telling me you've gone through portals with Master number 11, And you can tap into that. You can just kind of like adjust the radio dial in your brain within and tap into that and do so. Know your limits. Don't agree to plans on projects that you know you have no energy for. Not all growth is good. Not all destruction is bad. What do you need to do to bring a healthy balance? And like with the growth and the destruction, where you are right now. The Seven of Pentacles is really coming up with this too. It's like, where do you draw the lines as you're creating boundaries? And like, what do you need to release? What do you need to cut yourself free of? Destroy perhaps? And what's maybe growing that you need to destroy right now? For some of you, with the Knight of Swords, it has to do with something you're thinking about somebody else or a project, the way you're thinking about something, some sort of pattern that isn't the full truth or the highest truth here. It could also be things like echoing from the past, and the guides are like, this is yesterday. Transform, transmute, like get back up on your feet, move forward, move on, release the old, move into the new. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave your reading here. Many blessings to you. Okay, pile 2. Welcome again. Let's see what you have here. Freedom. Meet Lucy. She is awake even in her dreams. One of her favorite things to do is fly in a lucid dream. It is the most natural, free, and expansive feeling. You can go to outer space, imaginary lands, deep under the sea, to the top of Mount Everest, even through the earth itself, propelled simply by the power of your mind and your will. This little kitty is calling you to embrace that unbound freedom of flight and dreams. What is your wildest dream? Your craziest, most heart-expanding, joy-filled plan A? If you were completely free, what would you do? So your dreams are trying to tell you that you may need more freedom in this waking life. How can you bring that freedom in? You can have more freedom, greater freedom. And this is like the freedom for your soul to express itself and for its desires to be achieved and met and experienced. The freedom of choice, choosing how you're spending your time or where you are, perhaps, what you're doing. But it's also talking about lucid dreaming and being able to do things such as fly and connect through that world, be in that dimension. You have a life in that dimension, a place in that dimension. Are you conscious? Are you consciously dreaming? Are you lucidly dreaming? Okay. It's also like, think more expansively, like to the heart felt truth and the soul's desire. What do you really want? If you could have anything, if there were no limitations in this existence, because really there aren't so many as there appear to be. There are illusions that can dissolve away and change, and your dreams reflect that. This life and the dream world reflect each other. Okay, you have the Amethyst Deceiver Deception card. Are you working with the crystal amethyst at all? You could be if you're not. It could assist you with your dreams, with lucid dreaming possibly, with connecting to your higher self, messages from the divine. I'll read about it from the book. We also have Red Salmon, Navigate Life with Determination as a message for you. So your dreams are trying to tell you to navigate your life with determination And I feel like the process of lucid dreaming can actually assist you in building your confidence and help align you to doing that more effectively or with greater ease. Your dreams are trying to tell you to have a one-person dance party in your kitchen with your favorite music. Your dreams are trying to tell you to go dance, shake it out, have some fun, use your favorite music to do this. Yep, it's going to shake something up within you that you might not be consciously recognizing, but it's going to be of importance. The suspension inversion card reverse. There's actually like physical energy within your physical body that's dammed up. Chi needs to flow, and so it's like shake it loose. Just freestyle dance. You know, get around like. If you're comfortable in a crowd, you can do it in a crowd, but just on your own, like play your favorite song and just let your soul guide your movement and shake it out, dance. This is gonna get you unstuck, yup, and you're gonna move into an energy of abundance, the Empress, conception, the Ten of Cups, accomplishment reverse, the Queen of Wands, regeneration. Your dreams are trying to tell you about your value and your magic and the abundance that you've yet to tap into that's there for you and available. Your dreams are trying to steer you into greater fortune, the Wheel of Fortune, better luck, good fortune, and have you be a more active participant, like you're behind the wheel with this. It's not done onto you. It's something you're doing. Spirit is doing through you, and you're facilitating this. Okay. Yeah, there's change. It's time for a new phase. Let things shift. Let things change. The Wheel of Fortune. Allow yourself to kind of roll into better success or luck. Again, the action thing with the Queen of Wands is very important. So it's like literally getting exercise, shaking up your body is going to assist you in bringing this in. You've got a lot here that wants to be expressed. You're an abundant person in an abundant universe, and things flow. Let them flow. The art card here, the Queen of Wands, it's like take time for your hobbies. Take time to be creative. Take time to appreciate art. Art is affecting you, whether you will realize it or not. Like on a subconscious level, and connects with your superconscious too. Exaltation, the Hermit card reverse. Some of you have been isolating. You've been isolating, and there's this thing of like knowing when it's time to reconnect with the world, to bring in balance. Okay. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Two of Pentacles also reverse. As far as zodiac signs go on the table, you got the fire signs represented. You got Virgo, Pisces. You've got some mommy energy here with the Empress, or mother-like figure energy here with the Empress. You got Venus energy showing up here. Pisces, Virgo, Venus. Okay. Let me go ahead and read out of the booklet for the Amethyst Deceiver card. What number is that? 14. If you had the number 14 in your dream, do look up the look up the numbers, meaning, and numerology. It's repeating itself here. It's a message, sign as a symbol. Okay, the card meaning. The deceiver mushroom comes to let you know that things may not be what they seem. You may be seeing things the wrong way, or there is deceit of some kind appearing before you. Not all deceit is bad. It can be a blessing in disguise, and it may not be a conscious thing. Are you deceiving yourself about something? Are you not allowing yourself to see what is right in front of you because you haven't taken the time to truly see it? Or do you not want to see it? This card is like a trickster. It can talk to you in riddles, but at the same time make you face the reality of what is not seen. Is there a person or issue in your life that keeps changing like a chameleon, or something that you have perceived wrongly? Take a closer look. What puzzles you about this situation? Is your logic saying one thing and your intuition another? Let your intuition be your guide always. When things appear to be one thing but are actually another, your intuition will know. Your intuition is your soul compass. Trust it implicitly. Sometimes assumptions are made about people or situations, and this can come from a limited understanding or lack of interest in really getting to know more. Take the time to really observe and research the situation until you are 100% sure of what you are looking at. Don't let looks be deceiving. Okay? So your dreams are trying to tell you to avoid assumption at this time, and to also shift things within you so you can see things more deeply, more expansively. And the way to do that is through exercise, through being active, through making it fun, being playful, through letting the soul and your spirit guide your movements. The Ten of Cups reverse here enforces that message with the Empress. Also, you're a very beautiful person. You're a very beautiful person, inside and out. You are abundant. You are flourishing. Let's go ahead and get you some chimes. Okay. There is something here about money. A financial situation may have not been working out, or is different than, like, quote unquote normal ways of doing things. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this may have to do with trade. It's like there are things you can do energetically to improve trade and your financial life and well-being, as well as your creative energy, your ability to conceive and have children, or your sex life, okay, any creative projects, hobbies, as well as your money and finances. Things like working with crystals, things like getting in a relaxed state, meditative state, or like semi-conscious, semi-awake, semi-asleep state, reprogramming your thoughts, or working with imagery, the arts, doing your visualization with this, like right before you wake up, maybe, right before you fall asleep, or when you're in that relaxed state, because your brain waves change, okay? When you're asleep and you're in REM sleep, they're different than when, you're just drifting off, and that's different than when you're wide awake, and so on and so forth. And it's all like part of the song, or part of the painting. It's all a part of it. But some of it's like maybe covered up, or you haven't been using it. And so it's like half of the picture. Okay, so you got citrine, various green crystals as well that you can work with to improve things in the 3D, especially connected to trade and finances. Yeah, there's something here too about the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. It's like being able to change genders while you dream, or to step into another person's perspective to gain their viewpoint. But yeah, the strongest message is about creating movement and releasing pent-up energy, creating better chi flow in your world, and this aligning you to greater success and good fortune, in combination with, the rest, the sleep, what we talked about, having those different brain wave states and utilizing them, because you can definitely do that. You can definitely tap into that. Enjoy your rest. Your dreams are trying to tell you to enjoy your rest, enjoy the sleep, enjoy the mystery, enjoy the darkness. Get this black crystal here. It's like much abundance within the darkness, within the night, within the unknown. as well, and being able to feel relaxed and happy about this. It can be nice, but sometimes we've been through things, especially in childhood, that have made that more complicated for us than it is for other people. The salmon, it's swimming upstream, it's doing things against the grain, it's taking the long way home. That doesn't make it the wrong way, and you're not alone in doing that. And it certainly can be your path to do that. Do things with extra challenges. Have experienced extra challenges. There's a banana on the table too with the Empress. So there's this message your dreams are trying to tell you to love yourself, love your body, and nourish yourself even better. If you've been doing good, it's patting you on the back for that. And there may have been some rewards in your dreams, like feel-good experiences and pleasurable things to enjoy. And you may have unlocked some codes within your dreams as well, and will in the future. But while you're awake in this life, it's your responsibility to take care of your body. Some of you might need more or less potassium with the banana showing up. It's obviously a phallic symbol too, but it's like it could represent yellow foods in general. It could represent any sort of fruits. So it's like, know you're worth it, and get yourself things that are going to nourish your body. Comes through as a message from your dreams too, trying to tell you. Some of you, you're fertile right now. You could become pregnant if you're not using precautions. Your dreams are trying to tell you that. Yeah, a lot of you, there is this like desire for expression of sexual energy, and there's like union here. It's not just a masturbation thing. There's for connection. There's a desire for connection with the Hermit reverse and the Suspension reverse and the Empress. Only you can really make the choice and the decision, but it feels like your dreams are trying to tell you it's time to either become sexually active again, change something with your sex life so it's more fulfilling, or to prepare and align for a new connection that will be it will become sexual in nature. The Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles reversed like this is like step 1, step 2 in the 3D, the tangible waking world, is there as a thought form but hasn't manifested yet. And so for whatever reason that is, it's like the Venus energy here with the art. It's like, get ready, get prepared, the Queen of Wands. So yeah, that's what I've got coming through for you. I'm going to leave your reading here and move into the next one. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Sorry, I thought I hadn't read this to you, but I did. Right. I'm going to move into the next one. Unless I haven't read Freedom. Did I skip that? I did. I skipped it. Come on back. Love the retrogrades. No, I did read this to you. Well, if I didn't, or you need a refresher, you can pause the video and read it again. Yeah, I read that to you. It's time for me to move into the third pile, I believe. In closing, though, there is this message from your guides. Your dreams are trying to tell you that you're not alone. Even when you think you're alone, like, there are unseen energies, spirit guides, and things with you. So you can feel and commune with them rather than feeling isolated or separate. But some of you may have had a dream experience where you did feel that for a period of time, and it was to dislodge something. It's like taking the anchor out. Okay, so something could move again. There could be movement with something. You could get off a plateau in some way. Interesting. I hope this made sense for you. Please feel free to let me know in the comments. Many blessings, and bye, pile 2. Okay, pile 3 people, here we are at your reading. I want to do the tarot first with yours. Make it a little different. So let's go ahead and see what you have for tarot. The Five of Wands, contention, reverse position. The Queen of Pentacles, persuasion. Yep, delusions reversed. Okay. Delusion, Seven of Cups is reverse. Your dreams are trying to tell you that some of your struggle and strife and fighting is in vain, because what you desire already exists. The Queen of Pentacles, persuasion, delusion, Seven of Cups, reverse. It's already there. It already exists. If you can imagine it, it can manifest. It's there as a thought form or energetically. It's like they're showing me this image of taking muffins out of a tin. It's like the muffins are in the tin, you just have to push them out. It's like from one dimension to another with the third dimension. Fortitude, the Seven of Wands, reverse position. Okay. The Four of Wands, delight, in reverse position. Five of Pentacles, reverse. Dominion, Two of Wands. Nine of Pentacles, reverse. The Star card, reverse. All right. So as far as zodiac signs go, you have the earth signs making an appearance here, and you also have Aquarian energy over here. Your dreams are trying to tell you that collectively we're continuing to evolve. And that's normal, that's natural, that's been happening for, long time, eons after eons. But I feel like your dreams have held some clues or some needed information and guidance about the future of, like, our collective future as well as your individual future. From here, I think we're going to go into your mushroom card. Let's see what you have for a mushroom card. We'll read this out of the booklet. Violet coral, community. Okay. Card meaning. This is a mushroom that looks like it should be in the sea. Little is known about this rarity, except that it loses its color when picked and dried. It also changes color when it is old and dying. The violet coral card reminds you to be unapologetically you. Be who you are meant to be while you are here, and when you depart, your essence will go with you. It doesn't matter if you stand out as being different. Someone will always admire you for that. People who truly love you see you for who you are on the inside. Your spirit, your soul essence, is what makes you you. What you learn in each lifetime is carried through to the next and the next, until you are a wise soul who has learned a lot of lessons and accumulated much knowledge during your time on earth. Do you feel like you are not where you are meant to be? Maybe it is time to assess where you are at and where you need to be. Do you need to find your tribe, your community, somewhere you feel you fit in better? If so, start looking. Seek out others like you or with similar interests. If you've always loved the water, maybe it's time to make a sea change. Or is it possible that you are exactly where you are meant to be? Or is it possible that you are exactly where you are meant to be to make a difference? Rarely do we find ourselves in certain circumstances if we are not meant to learn something. Be true to yourself. Okay. Okay, so there's this message for some of you that you have some things to do to prepare yourself for the future. There's some sort of specific wish that hasn't been fulfilled or realized for some of you. For others, it's like there's been a sort of disconnect
from the higher self and what you truly want on a soul level here. And your dreams are trying to tell you to find that information, to reconnect with it. The Star card reverse, the Queen of Pentacles. It's a very practical and important thing to do. It should be very high priority. It's like step one. So some of you can definitely do this through connecting with nature. Some of you, it definitely is about getting to a body of water. But it's like, in time, you're going to shift in your waking life. Your energies will shift in such a way to align you to more. The Two of Wands here, next to the Five of Pentacles, the Four of Wands reverse, the Nine of Pentacles reverse, acquisition. Yeah, it's like there's some shedding away or something you could definitely leave behind. It's beneath you. Okay, it's beneath present you, and you might not really realize that fully yet. It's a thing of the past that you've grown out of. It's like leave it behind so you can move forward more easily, more gracefully, more enjoyably, with greater confidence and clarity and less weight. This is maybe something that's blocked your ability to enjoy yourself or celebrate or to feel safe to be yourself or feel appreciated. And good about being yourself in your community and your environment. Okay, so it's like your dreams are trying to tell you take the practical steps that you need to connect with the right people, the right community, the right tribe, take care of your body, be yourself. It's very important that you are yourself in this lifetime and at this point in time. I feel like your guides through your dreams are also trying to tell you, it's like it keeps slipping away. So some of you, there's this message about writing things down or recording things so that you don't lose them, so that you have them and you can free your mind, your memory space, and welcome in more. That's the prosperous thing to do, and that's the thing to do to allow the growth and the abundance and the snowball effect, the positive snowball effect. Write down those ideas, those messages you receive from others as well, Let me get some stones on here, try to protect it from the wind. Okay. Yeah, the 3D waking world sometimes can give us monkey mind. People catch monkey mind. People get obsessed with things or like there's an imbalance here where there's a nagging energy and there's chaos and there's poverty, there's conflict, there's fighting, there's distancing from what's truly enjoyable and enriching and fulfilling, but we can come back to it. There's this message about being able to let that go and move into something greater and more abundant here for you. The winds of change, guys. The winds of change are upon us. The fortitude reverse, the delay. There's also this message about not everyone having the resilience or strength or fortitude to participate in everything that you do. So, for example, maybe you want to go dancing and you invite somebody out dancing. They might not be in good enough health to take that tango class with you or mambo class or whatever it is to keep up. So that's just one example, but there's others here too. Okay, there's some of you may have dreamt you were waiting for something or somebody was waiting for you, and there is a connection like to that energy of waiting for something, someone waiting for you here, beyond what you were seeing in your dream, what you saw in your dreams, what you were shown in your dreams. There's some sort of 3D connection with this energy, or spiritual connection. It's like you're waiting for your next level up spiritually, where you receive more messages, more insights. You learn how to do something new, perhaps, like such as astral travel or a specific manifestation technique or something like this. There's this message. Your dreams are trying to tell you you can be more present in some of your dreams if you so choose. Like lucid dreaming is an opportunity for you. Oh, I hate when that slips my mind. What was it, Spirit Guides? It was something so simple. The Delusions card reverse. Yeah, your dreams are trying to tell you that not everything is as it appears here in waking reality. And it's almost it's asking me, why do we call this one reality and the dream world, just dreams? How do we make that choice and separate them that way? Why do we choose it that way? Why isn't the dream world what we consider the real world, and this one, the waking world, our dream? And maybe you do, or maybe you will, or just your dreams are trying to tell you to look at it from that perspective for a period of time. Something is being assimilated, put in order. So your dreams are trying to tell you this. Could also be telling you to do your part, organize in the 3D, get things in order, allow better chi flow so things can evolve and you can be prepared for some blessings and some challenges of the future. It's better than waiting on the shoreline forever. It's like there's a time to sit there and wait on the shoreline and enjoy the water and the view as you're waiting for your ships to come in, but you don't want to die there having waited and they never arrived. There's more to it. Okay, guys. What are their dreams trying to tell them? Shape shift. Okay. That's something specific. Shape shift. And shape shift maybe within your dreams. Shape shift. The red fox. Be clever. Got an ant on me. Solitude. It says, meet Lily. She sits contently in the center of the sky. Everything is vast, still, and quietly beautiful. The wind might rustle a song out of the leaves, but she is far from human voices and other meows and hisses. Lily contains the sweet, peaceful expanse of solitude. She will return to the world soon, but for now, let's not disturb her. Find your own space to meet yourself. Perhaps it is in the woods, or perhaps it is on a crowded dance floor with your eyes closed. When you are alone, it is easier to hear your own voice, to discern your longings, and rekindle faith in yourself. Okay, I remembered what that was, guys. They were telling me about who you're sleeping next to or near. Affects your dream life. Okay, you affect each other's dream lives when you're sleeping near somebody. There's an energetic overlap, sort of speak sometimes, for a lack of better terminology. Okay, so the thought forms and the dream world and who you're sleeping with or next to are connected. Your dreams are affected by whom you sleep next to and vice versa. And for some of you, there's a destined shift or change because it's not ideal. Or it's like when I say who, I could be talking about more about the location, the place, the energies, the deva of the land. So that influences your dreams too. If you're sleeping near a graveyard, you may have very different dreams and influences within your dream world than if you're sleeping, I don't know, at a lake house, by a lake or by the ocean or in a cottage in nature somewhere, or in a tall building, there's this direct connection with that. And so some shifts could be to come in relation to this. Location, people, feng shui of bedroom, stuff like that. Ask your heart, listen to your soul, what it's time to do for adjustments. If you need to seek out new stuff too, because maybe it's a process for some of you. You can't just snap your fingers and move across the country, or, you know, leave your husband or whatever. But okay, having said that, it's like with the Queen of Pentacles, it is important to use our senses, our sense of touch, smell, sound, and to give them what they enjoy and what they need to feel really good. You know, some things hurt your ears, some things brighten your mood that you could hear. And so the Queen of Pentacles is coming in here, and it's like, surround yourself with the feel-good stuff as much as you can with your senses. And I feel like your dreams will come through with greater clarity and reveal more to you as a direct correlation with that. So like the more that you are breathing in the flowers and the good sights and sounds and so forth, and textures, the more clarity and growth within your dream life is going to occur. Okay, so you have here for a suggestion, have a video chat date with a friend you haven't seen in a while. Your dreams are trying to tell you to have a video chat date with a friend you haven't seen in a while, it says. And then you have the violet coral with community, and a cat card. The cat card is solitude. We read that. Okay, yes, we need to read out of the booklet for the mushroom card. The number 35 is on here. So some of you, there may have been a connection with that number. If so, or if you are now inspired, look into the number 35 with numerology. When we reduce it, it would become 8, the number 8, which is infinity on its side. Your dreams are trying to tell you that you're an immortal soul and being, yet in your human form, you have a mortal life and existence. So balance that within your conscience, really. Balance that within your conscience as far as time management goes for you. Okay, and we'll read community. Just place the intent. If you're going, I don't know how to do that, I'd like to do that, but I don't know, it sounds complicated. Place the intent. It's probably more simple than you realize, and you might not even know that you've done it. You'll be guided. All right, violet coral community card meaning. This is a mushroom that looks like it should be in the sea. Oh, I read this. Little is known about this rarity except that it loses its color when picked and dried. It also changes color when it is old and dying. Yeah. Some of you, something has become so redundant and repetitive, it's like it's time to get off that and onto something new. The repetition is, it's too much. It's too much. It's making someone feel impoverished or held back in some way. And your dreams may have come through as a place where you could get a break from that monotony. But here in waking life, you're supposed to break free from that monotony and redundancy as well. Some of you don't yet have the clarity about how to do it. It's like you feel like the material world is holding you back in some way. You don't have enough finances or financial independence to do so. You don't have the clarity from your higher self, or it's like your friends aren't on board, or you're with the wrong people, the wrong friends. Your dreams are telling you this, like, pay attention to this matter and do what you can to better your life. Better your life. You deserve it. You're worth it. That's what I've got for messages there. We'll get you some chimes to wrap up your reading. This one in here too. Chimes from the chime basket and the crystal basket. The number 4, yeah. The number 4 has to do with foundations, balance. It's the 4 elements here. Ground your energy. Number 4. You can also look up in with numerology to expand your messages. Plus, yeah, it's going to add to your life. It's like some of you like simplifying something or creating a foundation or connecting with the elements, connecting with nature. It's going to add to your life. It's going to add to your dream life. Blackberries, cucumbers showing up. So like healthy foods, prioritizing them, very important. Some of you, these specific foods, your body is craving them. It needs the nutrients they provide. So your dreams are trying to tell you, get some cucumbers, get some blackberries. Eating them is going to also maybe have a greater impact than you realize. Like it's going to give you what you need to have greater clarity in your dream or to do something new, to get some sort of new insight. Okay, there's a bridge. They're showing me some sort of bridge between dimensions or worlds here. It also feels like it could be within your mind and has to do with brainwave frequencies and how they change. I wanted them to clarify this energy a little more, but that's okay. Gotten what we needed. Some of you may need to hydrate yourself more as well. The cucumber showing up and this big wave, hydration. I also feel like some of you maybe were on sort of an edge here with the astral realm, where it's like there's a no trespassing sign, there's barbed wire, there's electric fences. Metaphorically speaking, you were on this edge and you may have gotten a hint of that, or your dreams did something where it was like pushed you or forced you, made you want to stay in your own lane. Yeah, your dreams were like stay in your own lane here to protect you, because you have no business there and it wouldn't have served you well. It just would have caused you suffering. So that's what I have coming through for you at this time, guys. Many blessings to you, sweet dreams, and bye-bye.